This is my 1972 Volkswagen Beetle. It came with a black fiberglass sun visor for the front windshield. I really like the functionality of it and it helps block the sun, but I don't really like the black because it just stands out. So today I'm going to be painting it with some blue, some primer, and white to see if I can get it to blend in with the car better. Here you can see the sun visor. I just have it hung up on this old rack, tied up, and I'm going to first paint it with the blue, then the primer, and then the white, and then I'm going to wet sand through it like the previous owner did on my car. I'm going to just see if I can match the look it has. As you can see here, I just have the first coat of the blue. It's not very thick, just misting it on there, and I'm going to go in light coats so I don't get any runs. Not looking for a perfect job, just something to make it blend in better with the car. Here you can see I got the last couple coats of the blue on, and I'm just letting it dry. It's covering pretty well. There was some scratches in the fiberglass, but I didn't really worry about it too much, and I figured after the different colors of paint, they'll fill in pretty good. So here's kind of what I'm trying to recreate, is these spots like this that are on the car where it had been primed and then repainted white, and someone sanded through to make a patina type look. I want the visor on there because it really does help with the sun on sunny days, and I just think it looked really cool if it kind of matched the overall paint job of the car. And with that, you can see that I have the primer on here and it's drying, and once it gets dry, then I can start putting on the finishing coats of white, and then after the white dries is when I'll start wet sanding to kind of bring out the other colors. It's kind of hard to see with the lighting, but I got the last coat of the white on, and it's pretty dry now, but I'm going to let it sit for a little bit still before I do any sanding on it. Make sure it's set up good, but I'm pretty happy with the finish and how it's came out. But the real test will be once I start sanding on it to see how it looks. I still need to get this kayak down from last week. I took a quick trip up to the lake, but here's a little walk around of the car. I recently painted the wheels and put some new chrome trim on it and just little stuff like that, more cleaning it up than anything. Redid the brakes probably about 2 months ago, everything with those, and definitely needed that. They're still not like a new car, but they work a lot better than they did. I'm happy with it. So here's the final coat of the white. I'm just letting it finish drying up. It's pretty dry right now, but I'm gonna wait a little bit before I do any sanding on it. As you can see here, I got the visor finished and the sanding all done and put it back onto the car. It turned out a lot better than I was expecting because I'd never really done anything like this before, so I was just going with it. I think it looks a lot nicer than the black did. It blends in a lot better, and it's not really the first thing you see when you look at the car, which is what I was wanting. Here you can see the black visor when I first got the car compared to how it is painted now. It was a pretty easy process. I just had to take my time and figure it out as I went, but I think if you have one of these and you want to paint it to match your car, I think you could easily do it too. If you all have any ideas on what I could do in the future or ways I could make these videos better, just let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.